King Solomon, a prominent figure in the Israelite history, was known for his love for foreign women, including the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Sidonians, and Hittites. These women were from nations that the Lord had warned the Israelites not to intermarry with, as they would turn their hearts after their gods. Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines, but his wives led him astray. As Solomon grew older, his heart turned away from the Lord, leading him to follow other gods, such as Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Sidonians, and Molech, the detestable god of the Ammonites. The Lord became angry with Solomon because his heart turned away from the Lord, who had appeared to him twice. He instructed Solomon to keep his covenant and decrees, which commanded him to tear the kingdom away from him and give it to one of his subordinates. However, Solomon did not do so during his lifetime, but he would give one tribe for the sake of David his servant, and for the sake of Jerusalem, which God had chosen. The Lord also raised up against Solomon another adversary, Hadad the Edomite, from the royal line of Edom. Hadad fled to Egypt with some Edomite officials who had served his father, and Pharaoh gave him a sister of his wife, Queen Tahpenes, in marriage. Hadad bore a son named Genubast, who lived with Pharaoh's own children. Another adversary was Rezon, son of Eliada, who had fled from his master, Hadadezer, king of Zobah. When David destroyed Zobah's army, Rezon gathered a band of men around him and took control of Damascus. Rezon ruled in Aram and was hostile toward Israel as long as Solomon lived. Jeroboam, son of Nebat, rebelled against the king, who was an Ephraimite from Zeradah. Jeroboam was put in charge of the labor force of the tribes of Joseph, and when he left Jerusalem, Ahijah the prophet of Shiloh met him and tore his cloak into 12 pieces. He told Jeroboam that the Lord would take the kingdom from Solomon's hands and give him one tribe for the sake of David and the city of Jerusalem. Jeroboam tried to kill Solomon, but he fled to Egypt, where he stayed until Solomon's death. Solomon reigned in Jerusalem over all Israel for 40 years, then rested with his ancestors and was buried in the city of Jerusalem.